Hello people of YouTube, it is Mick here from Chainsmoking Politics. In this video I want to talk about nuclear technology. Exciting, I know. You guys, well, so far only 2 people have really checked out my videos, so I do appreciate your 2 views, but you guys are into this stuff, so let's keep going with this. Nuclear technology. Why? There's 2 things I'm going to discuss here. I want to go over first. One, why don't we use more of nuclear technology? 2, and I really would like to have a good debate with this one. 2, nations who are trying to get it, and if they're actually, it depends on what their goal is with it. So let's go into this. Number 1, as you can see here, I have superimposed with my magic superimposing skills the nations in the European Union who utilize nuclear power a good bit. In the United States, we don't really utilize it. We still use a lot of coal-fired power plants, which they say there's clean coal. I don't know about that at all. If someone would like to link me to some stuff on if it's actually clean burning coal or not. In the United States, though, I know we do have some huge hurdles. We rely so much on coal, we just can't take a jump from coal to a different energy source all at once. It's going to have to be a slow and gradual pace. But look at places like Washington State where they have the perfect terrain for hydroelectric power. I mean, it's amazing, and electricity prices are so cheap there compared to other locations in the United States. The 2 places I've lived in my state all utilize coal power, and what I find interesting is where I live now, coal from here goes to where I used to live to power that plant, so it's interesting, but I don't know enough about coal to make a determination. I've heard there's no such thing as clean coal, and then I've heard people saying no, there is clean coal if they do the right scrubbers and stuff, and I know the EPA is making new rules about new coal-fired power plants having to abide by using new scrubbers and things like that in the stacks to keep all the bad stuff out of the air. Highly scientific, but I'm a political science major, not a real science major, so... the other thing I wanted to talk about is nations like Iran. One question that comes up when they talk about nuclear technology in Iran is, what is their goal with it? North Korea, obviously, it's hell on earth in North Korea. That's a different subject for a different video, which you guys can see how many different subjects I have. But in places like Iran and stuff, especially with the new president there, not Ahmadinejad or whatever his name was, he wants, supposedly, they want nuclear power for nuclear power plants. In my opinion, why not? Why not allow them? Now, I don't know, it's a tough thing. I mean, I'm not Mr. Let's go bomb like the Iran situation. There are so many political candidates saying, you know, we can just drop a couple bombs on them and that's good. I worked to campaign with a candidate who was in the military, and after talking to him, and he said he's been through courses and things, it is not simple as dropping 2 bombs, and there's a whole chain you have to have of different things you need to actually successfully do that, and it's not going to be as simple as you can. But if they're going to use it for nuclear technology, I mean, why not? I mean, solar and things are still... Solar is gaining, and we have a lot of wind power, which I'm a huge fan of wind power, and I actually think the windmills are pretty neat to look at, especially when you're driving on just a lone stretch road with nothing to look at, and then boom, you see these giant propellers spinning through the air, turning wind into energy. But I am a fan of alternative energy sources, I have to say. I know that we can't necessarily jump immediately from coal to alternative energy, but I think with a nice slow jump we can go to solar, wind power technologies. But I really want to hear your guys' thoughts, if possible, on nuclear technology. I'm for it. I had a friend who was in Europe for a while. He just talked about how clean it was due to the fact that you didn't have coal. That if you live in an area where there's a lot of coal burnt, you know it, because in the winter you know it. So yeah, if you guys would give me your input, it'd be awesome. So thanks for watching.